Well, hello, you've caught me. You've caught me. Let me just explain. This is my tipple of choice at the moment, ice vodka. And Pepsi Max. Now, you're probably wondering, saying, what the hell is he doing telling me he's drinking vodka and Pepsi Max? All will be revealed. Okay, so... as some of you may remember, last year during lockdown and everything, I started to do cooking videos because I love to cook. And I just did some cooking videos, and I always had a glass of wine in my hand. So now it's vodka and Pepsi Max. So cheers, your good health. Why am I doing this? Well, the reason is I haven't done one for such a long time, and I've just started to post some finished dishes again on my Facebook, and somebody messaged me the other day and said, please do another video of something. So I thought, okay, I hadn't got anything in mind, but as I was concluding my work for today, I thought fish. That's what I want, fish. It's summery, it's light, it's healthy. And so I thought, yeah, so fish. So I've been to the shops, and what I bought some cod. So I'm going to do a cod recipe. So if you guys like fish recipes, you might want to stick around, or you might not. So this recipe is very, very simple. It's just the fish, the cod loin, okay? And what I've actually got is 2 lovely pieces of cod there, and it's sitting in fresh lemon juice. And I actually squeezed half a lemon. And it's been sitting in that. It's going to sit there for about 20 minutes to soak up some of the lemon, because I want some of that lemon flavour in the cod, okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to make a floured mixture with some spices and just panne that. And I'm going to then saute it with a little bit of oil and some butter. Okay, so those lovely spices are going to go into the cod as well. Then we're going to finish that with a lovely white wine, butter, caper, dill sauce. Okay, and I've got some fresh spinach. So I got a lovely bunch of fresh spinach here, which has been soaking in the sink, so it's going to be nice and fresh. And that just needs to be wilted, because that's very, very quick to just literally wilt in a hot pan. No oil, no nothing. Okay, so how are you all? It's great to see you all again. How are you? I haven't done this for so long. I was prattling around thinking, shall I just do a live or shall I just do another dish? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, I've told you I've got the cod soaking in lemon juice. Okay, so we're going to make a flour panne from it. Now, what I want to do is get some flavour into this. So I've got some mustard seeds, yellow mustard seeds. And I've got some coriander seed and cumin. Good old cumin seed. Normally I have some ground, but I haven't got any ground. So I'll be cooking it myself. So quick check-in. Colin, don't worry, you have dinner, that's fine. It's just a quick check-in. It's nice to see you. That's cool. All right, so pestle and mortar straight in there. So I've got the cumin, yellow mustard seed, and coriander seed. And, well, simply heaven. If you've got a pestle and mortar, or even if you've got a herb spice grinder, it's a lot better to actually do this to order, in my opinion. It releases such a beautiful fresh aroma. So that's going in there because I want all that flavour in there. And also I found this the other day, ají. So it's a mixture of chilli and garlic and tomato and bay leaf and basil. So I'm going to add a little bit of this also. Some seasoning, not too much. And a little bit of sweet paprika. Okay, so that's my little mix. I haven't added any salt. What I did add was this aromat. I actually love aromat seasoning. It's great. So you don't really need salt, so do be careful. All right. I also want pepper in there, and I have bought a mixture of red, green and black peppers. So I do like pepper with my fish. A lot of pepper. This is the longest screw I've had in forever. Okay, amazing. So just got all that lovely fresh smell of all those spices with that cracked black pepper in there. Amazing. Okay, so we're going to put the pan on. Now I've got a ceramic hob, which actually it really isn't the best thing to be cooking with at all. Being a cookie person myself, I prefer to cook with a flame. But you've got what you've got in life, and that's it. And in my apartment, I've got a ceramic hob. It's a bitch to clean, but I get by, so it's good. Cheers. How's your week going, by the way? Hope okay. What else have we got? With the sauce, we've got some fresh dill, capers, mustard, and white wine. Instead of white wine for this, you can actually use white vermouth. But I'll show you. I'm actually enjoying vermouth. You can buy it so cheap here, and with lots of ice and a slice of lemon or orange and some olives. Perfect after work, sitting in the sunshine, thinking about your day. Absolutely amazing. Okay. So, gotta wait for the pan. I should have put that pan on earlier. So what else has been happening? Well, life's beginning to come back to Sidges, slowly. They've now passed the mask thing where you can be out without your mask, which is cool. I've had both my vaccines, so I'm really happy, but I still go out with my mask because it's me, and I'm respectful of other people. So, and that's the way it's going to stay for a while. So, how about you lot? Have you all, in England, especially in England, you're so far ahead of all of us in Spain, it's unbelievable. So unbelievable. Okay, so, nice hot pan, lovely. Just going to remove that because I haven't done the fish yet, have I? Okay, so as I say, this has been sitting in lemon juice. So now all I'm going to do is just sit there and keep the lemon juice. All I'm going to do is just cover the fish in the flour. There you go, sorted. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And already I can smell those fresh spices, which is amazing. So, pan goes back on. Bit of oil. Bit of oil with the butter. Why? Because if you just put butter on its own and it's not clarified, that butter's going to burn. And I didn't clarify any butter earlier, so a bit of oil has gone in. So, yeah, so I finished my work today and I thought, what am I going to have to eat? And then I thought about this, and then I got a message about doing another video. I'm going to do another recipe at the weekend because Kelly, she wants, it's a vegetarian recipe, it's a cheese and potato pie with puff pastry. So I'm going to do that with chives, and it's completely vegetarian, but it's really, really nice. And it's a hearty pie, and it's a Cranks, if any of you know Cranks vegetarian book. It was a recipe I got to use years ago when I was in a gastropub way back. So you want this pan nice and hot, okay? And you're going to put the cod skin side down, and then you're not going to touch it. And already that's gone cold, so the pan wasn't hot enough, but I've just put it on turbo boost, so we just need to get that back up to temperature. So do as I say, not do. Okay, so to all my new friends as well out there, there's lots of new friends that I've made on Facebook, especially over the last couple of weeks, that I've just said hello to, and I've messaged you on Facebook because I wanted to friend you because I thought you're kind of cool. And I like your profile, and you seem to be into the kind of things that I'm into. Looking after yourself, healthy lifestyle. That's good. Please don't get me wrong, just because I'm drinking vodka, it's not that I'm not a lush. It's just that, you know, it's nice to have a little drinky when you finish work. No comment, Gary. Every time my friend Gary calls me, I've got a glass of vodka in my hand. You haven't got a problem? No, I don't think so, it's fine. So the idea of this is you want this to be golden brown, okay? But I put it skin side down because I want that skin to crisp. And to be honest, the best way to get skin crisp is put in a cast iron skillet, but I don't have one. All my pans at the moment, because I'm a poor little chef, they come from the local Chinese shop, which you can get anything here in Tidges, but they're all non-stick, which is great. Okay, so again, just leaving that, let that sit. I want that skin to go crispy. The idea with any cod, fillet or loin for me is to get a little bit of colour on the outside, a bit of caramelisation of sorts, and then it's lovely and white and soft and succulent on the middle. Yum. And I did see today there was punnets of apricots, and I did think about doing some branded caramelised apricots and then buying some ice cream, but I'm trying not to eat ice cream at the minute. I've got to fit in a bikini next weekend. That might not happen, but trying. Okay, that skin has gone a lovely colour, a lovely golden. So I'm just turning that because I only want a few minutes either side. So I'm just going to turn that down and reduce the heat. Who's sending me hearts? Oh, thank you for sending me hearts. Because I'm doing a video, I can't have the extraction fan on, so it's bloody hot in this little kitchen. I've got a tiny little kitchen, by the way, here, which is why I'm always in this corner. I'm going to add a little bit more butter now. Because who is it? Oh, Julia Childs. You can never cook with enough. You can never have enough butter. And I just love butter. So if you baste anything, when you melted your butter, just, I don't know if you can see this, pull the butter to one edge of your pan, and then you spoon it over. And you do this with steaks as well. So when you actually turn your steak over and it's ready, you've got your butter in the pan, you throw in sprigs of thyme and garlic, whatever you want to season it with, and then you baste it. And that adds so much flavour. Same with fish, it's just that I've added the lemon into the fish already. I've got that spice encrusted flour that it's cooking in. And then I'm going to make the caper butter sauce afterwards, so I don't want to add too many more flavours. This is quite exciting. My kitchen's slowly filling up with smoke, so if you so if you don't see me in a minute, that's why. So yeah, so Siggy's is coming alive. There's a bit more life. Bars are open till 2, I think. Not that I go out an awful lot, although I did go out last Saturday with my friends, and I got a little bit tiddly. But I did meet some beautiful Polish boys who, thank God, will probably never see me again because I might have flirted too much with one of them. Okay, so I'm just going to take that off the heat, and I'm actually going to put on the other pan because I want to do the spinach. So that's still cooking in the heat. It's going to finish. I don't want it to cook anymore. So with the spinach, as I say, I've got a bunch of spinach, which is really, really great. I will plate this up properly on a big platter, and I'll show you the pictures later. Just I never plate up on the video because you can't see. So I've got my my other little Chinese store non-stick wok heating up nicely now. And I wilted my spinach in that. So all I'm going to do is wilt the spinach, just with a little bit of salt actually, just a tiny little bit of salt, and that's going to be in the centre of the plate. The cod's going to go over the top, and then the sauce is going to go over the top of that. So, what else can I tell you? Actually, what I can do is I can remove the cod. I'm going to remove the cod there for it to sit. And I'm going to finish the sauce. So in that pan, you've just cooked your sauce, you've got residue of the butter, the oil and the flour, okay? And so you've got that gluten already in there. So when we start to add the rest of the things, that will help to make the sauce. Do you follow me? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because waste not, want not, the lemon juice that I used to soak the cod in, I'm going to use. We've got fresh dill, because if any of you, just look at that, it's just beautiful. If any of you know anything about fresh dill, it's just the most amazing herb. And it's quite a strong herb, so be careful on your taste. Right, okay, so the spinach. Now, because I've washed it, all I'm doing is grabbing the leaves off the bunch, and I'm throwing them straight into the pan like that. Now, because your pan's hot and there's water on the spinach because you've washed your spinach, it's all you need. And you just need to move that around. And I am going to add a tiny little of Maldon salt. Shame the devil, because I love Maldon salt. Excuse me. Look how quickly that big pile has melted down to practically nothing. I'm actually going to take that off now because I don't need that cooking anymore. Now this has come back to temperature, so what we're going to do here is, what are we going to do here? We're going to add, first of all, you're going to deglaze it, a little bit of white wine. Maybe a little bit more. We're going to add some mustard. that one on the floor so that can go in the sink. So I like English mustard. You can add whatever mustard you like. Dijon mustard is usually really the best, but I just love English mustard with fish. Don't ask me why, I just do. Okay, and already that's going into a nice... See, this is why I don't like ceramic hobs. You can't just turn them off instantly. Right, I'm going to add my dill last, but I do now want my capers. So out of the jar they come. Just chop them a little bit. Oh, this is going to be so good. Straight in there with the lemon juice. If you have a marinade, think about, don't waste the marinade because it can always be used. Yes? Yes. Yes is the answer. Yes is the answer. Okay, so I'm just going to let that come back to temperature. I'm going to add some more butter because you just can never have enough butter. Except that's enough. So I'm just going to let that come back to temperature and reduce just a little. I'm going to add the dill at the last. I'm going to check the seasoning and then I'm going to make the dish and I'm going to show you a picture. So thanks very much for watching. Whoever's watching, hiya, and your very good health. I found an old CD in the back from Savage Garden, so I've been listening to Savage Garden, which I haven't listened to for ages. Do you remember Savage Garden? I do. Okay, so I'm going to finish this sauce now, and I'll publish the dish as soon as I've plated it. Okay, thank you. Thanks for listening.